acting and trying to get some things for them done. You know what I mean, King? Trying to get some brothers uptown. Again, when I say brothers, I'm saying everybody, man. You know what I mean? Because whites are brothers too, man. You know, so I'm not just solely saying black brothers. You know what I'm saying? When I say brothers, I'm a godly man.
Well, first of all, Ty, you keep branching off into things. You got to first. Okay, listen. When God created man, He created man, both male and female. He created them. So the word man encompasses man and woman.
Yes.
Okay. Actually, I said that wrong. The word man encompasses male and female. Okay. The title woman was given because she came out of man. Okay. So that's the distinction. And again, not to get into the gender thing because there's a lot of people out there that's, caught up in this, that, and the third. I'm just going by, the information that was put out to me. And that's what was, in the beginning, that's how it was. Now, how it's morphed into everything else, I can't explain that. That's not for me to go into. I can only tell you what was, put before time for my edification.
King, welcome back, brother.
Hey, welcome back, friend.
Brother, and to all my listeners again, man, we backing up and running, man. We backing up and running, giving it. Faye, I don't know if I text you yet, but I did text you about the show was coming up and everything, but you told me that Newt, you did. She got on me too, King. She got on me.
Newt, you didn't go to a show.
No, but couldn't. I worked. She said, Newt, you didn't tell me. You told me one day and you didn't come, but I said we weren't on the air, so I didn't come that day. I didn't need it, Aunt Faye. So I hope you're listening, Aunt Faye. We miss you here at the Tyrone Hour, 1590 a.m. every Saturday now, from 9 to 10. You know we strive to do, King. King, what's our number one things about awareness and emotional, all that stuff we always talk about, King?
Well, it's awareness, it's accountability, it's responsibility for your actions. It's self-accountability, more importantly than anything. Pride.
Emotional responsibility,
dignity, respect for oneself.
So respect for others.
Respect for
others.
Almost
sound like 10 commandments almost.
Well, I mean, it's just common sense for it's just common sense thing for people who are who are normal thinking people.
Normal thinking people, man. Like you just don't do that, man.
It's the same thing you just don't do.
Here, King, we was on the way here, and we seen some people, and they were outside, and they were. Just outside, right? And we was like, it has to be a time when someone say, look, hey, you just can't do that.
You can't do that.
You can't do this right here. Now, do you need help? See, what the problem is now, in order to get these people help, you must bring them in. Stop all this phony black narrative of, oh no, we're going to sit down and talk to them. No, you got to bring these people in. If you don't do that, we'll bring them in, take them to the hole and tank and say, look, we'll take you in here, give you a shower, and try to see where you at some type of way. We're not incarcerating you, but we got to you can't do this. We talked about that, King, and because we said foulness is in now. Foulness is in our communities. Anywhere you walk around the community, all you see is this, just rolling, spitting blood guts, people laying out their tails out, and it's just foulness. There's no code anymore, King.
Well, the code of ethics comes from the people who are leading the city, and when you see the corruption that's taking place at City Hall with city councilmen and the mayor, Annapolis, come on now. Again, they talk to you like you're stupid.
The lady said it wasn't important, King.
Well, and that was Adrian Jones.
Yeah, she said it wasn't important.
When she actually
said that in January.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Let me actually say, because, these people are one that will come at you for the things that I didn't say that. No, what you actually said was, we're not going to talk about these things that we're going to bring this up back in January. So when I say people, again, I give examples because Brother Charles, I haven't forgotten about him. You can't just say things without giving or supporting it with some type of evidence. So if I call the people stupid for their votes, this is why. they talk about the crime is out of control. We know that is the children that are out here doing it. Yet, when they went into the legislative session, which just took place a few months ago, they never addressed the issue at all. Instead, what they did was they enacted and passed laws that affected people who abided by the laws. So, in effect, you who own a gun legally have more restrictions on you and can find yourself in jail before a person who just has a gun on them that's not registered and say, oh, I found it down the street and I was about to turn this in. They will get off before the person who's a registered owner of the gun.
Okay, let me say this and I'm going to get right back to you. The reason they're doing that, King, again, I said in the beginning, they want the black votes to stay in office forever, all right? But that Brit, I said, is leaning over them about this question you're talking about, you know, black crime and things of that nature, of saying, is more black people going to be locked up, King? Go ahead, King. Well, that's basically what I'm saying.
Well, I get that.
The narrative is always there. But you only going to lock up black people.
But Ty, listen, right now we have people enacting laws that makes absolutely no sense.
You're right, King.
Okay? And then they're telling this to us, and even though the people are telling them that, yo, this is not something that we want, they're doing it anyways. I'm going to give you another example. The bike lanes. Even white people, and I'm using that word intentionally, are saying that they did not only do they not wanted it, not only did they not want it, but they weren't even asked. And if up to them, they actually want it removed from their area. Nobody said to them.
Nobody wanted it.
So then when you go back and you start doing some history, you start finding out what happened. Then you go back to one city councilman. That was the guy that you saw on TV. We all saw him, who was inside of Lexington Market fighting with the security guard.
So now we know where it came from, and he was willing to fight a security guard.
He unilaterally, along with his cohorts at City Hall, the City Council, put these in motion. This is the same person. Hold on, because I'm going to show you the logic of what I mean by it doesn't make sense. This is the same person who said, well, you know that the reason why we're having people leave the city is because we have too many cars. I'm going to say that again because I don't think that's registered to some of you people out there.
Yes, indeed. Our councilman.
He said that the reason that there's a mass exodus from Baltimore City is because there are too many cars here.
Mr. Bike Rider.
As if he hasn't rolled down and ridden his bike down Pratt Street in the middle at 10 o'clock in the morning, and there's nothing but people there's nothing but cars everywhere. There's nothing but open spaces everywhere. All the small businesses are shut down. You want to go to a restaurant? There's no restaurant in between Federal Hill and Harbor East. They start picking up when you get around, when you start crossing over the World Trade Center. That's where you can eat. From there going over the Harbor, there's nothing there.
Nothing there. King, King, thank you, King.
Sorry, I'm sorry. You know, because
but you know, you might be excited to be back.
Well, you holding me back, Jack. That's all I'm saying.
Man, you know, maybe
I'm on the
house show.
We might be extending it too. If everything start working out, we can get another sponsor from Ironworks. We might go 2 hours on this one.
That's right, King, because this message is serious, man. You know what I mean? It's actually shock treatment. We throwing it right in your face. Nah, dog, you get high. Nah, dog, you drink too much.
Nah, dog, you stupid. You're holding for the wrong things. You see something going on here. You're allowing your neighborhood to be overtaken by foulness.
What I'm saying, though, you know, you don't understand. No, I do understand. This don't make sense what you're doing. You know they were breeding a culture of panhandlers?
What are you talking about?
Squeeginess? Squeegee, I mean, you're talking about, we actually said that the squeegee, they gave it a term.
What time?
Squeegee, squeegee coalitions and I mean.
But did you say you saw that on one of those things in the city where you could go punch in to pay your
the kiosk, the kiosk that you go find information in the bottom. He put down there donations for the squeegee boys.
Yes.
This group that was just in office were breeding a black culture of panhandlers. When you beg people for change out of the ashtray, where you got dirty ashes there, because most people smoke in the car and they put it in the what's name, and they got dirty ashes. So I call it ash change. Yeah. All right? So that's panhandling.
Well, so
this clever guy,
you being nice.
And these guys with the MBAs and all these bachelor degrees, told and tried to convince the regular
educated elites.
The educated black elites tried to convince us that they were businessmen. And we ate it up because they put race on top of it. That the whites were trying to move black and brown children off of the corner. No, it was blacks that wanted to move black and brown children off the corners. You get what I'm saying? It wasn't whites. And did we not say, King, for a long time that situation was going to happen? The shooting of the man?
Well, we called it a month before it happened.
We called that a year. What happened, King?
No, it was a couple of months, because remember, we called it, and the next thing I know, it was going down.
Called that. Yeah. But we had said that we had already knew some brothers that said if I wash my car, and I told you don't touch my car, these brothers said that I will tell.
Ty, you're not being real, man. Let's be honest. You were the ones who said it. Because I told you, listen, I wash my car.
You don't touch my baby.
I wash my car. You know where I live at. Yes. I don't have them problems. And I said that before. It's certain problems that I see people have out here. To be honest with you, I talk about it, but I don't have them problems.
Our culture,
well, you got to get because I know we back on, but you got to give the service announcement.
Okay. What we do here, everybody knows.
Because we got lots of festivities going on downtown right now.
Come on, Tom. What we do here at WWR, we give a public service announcement to all patrons coming into the...
Especially this weekend.
Even if you come from the top of Garrett County, coming past Negro Mountain, King.
Negro Mountain.
You come across Negro Mountain or to the bottom of Port DePine. I didn't know it, but be aware of the wild squeegee crossings.
Yeah.
If you come up on them, King, don't give them any eye contact.
Why?
All right? Don't give them any money. If you roll your window down,
you will have a conversation.
If something goes wrong,
you will have a conversation.
Take it on the chin. Go home and tell your mate, your family, I did something real stupid, y'all.
You wanted to talk to a stranger.
Before I came home, I rolled my window down and gave my phone to a guy I never known in my life. He hit me in the face, took my phone.
He took all your money.
Take it on the chin because you did something. You mean to tell me you stopped and talked to a person you don't know?
You talked to a stranger.
Before you came home to talk to us?
And gave me your phone.
And gave me your phone.
Hey, roll the window down and everything.
Take it on the chin, go home, and guess what you'll do? You won't do that again. You remember that same thing?
But
I won't do that again.
You're not supposed to.
You know what? I won't do that again. I got knocked in my head so damn hard I won't do that again.
Well, you're not supposed to.
Thank you. So that is our weekly wild squeegee cross alert. If it gets ugly, King, proceed to the light with caution and call the authorities if necessary.
Yeah, speed bumps, yo. Just drive like how you drive in the speed bump.
Wild squeegee alert and everything, guys, because we think it needed to happen to be said here at the Tyrone now because it was women and children
that was
in the back seats of those cars when those little boys were beating the mother or beating the dad.
Or the grandmother.
Or the grandmother. Yeah. And our mayor said that was business. That was entrepreneurship.
Well, when you leave the racketeer...
You believe they tried to sell that.
Well, Ty, with Safe Street...
Listen,
well, Ty, he got Safe Streets. When you leave the racketeering market the way he is, you know, you can pull things like that, or you can look people in the face and be like, I'm taking a holistic approach. Then never explain what a holistic approach is, and have these people really believing that y'all here doing something when you're really doing nothing but just looking at the problem.
I have one thing about that, is that if there's a young villain in your street, in your town, you know he's a young man, he's a terrible young man, he did harm in your block or whatever, you know he has a gun, and you know he's that type of person, and you're supposed to be helping the community, then that guy has to get out of our community.
Well, see, Todd,
because you know his mother, you know his father, but now I'm just telling you the scenarios that I'm saying.
Okay.
Your opinion is what it is. I'm just saying, you might know the person's mother or something. You want to give a child a pass because you know it's, but he's hurting people in the community.
Hey, Todd, listen, I'm gonna stop you there, bro, because they just had a brother named Billingsley.
Yeah.
What's his name? Yeah. He was supposed to serve 30 years.
Yeah,
somehow or another, he got it cut that. But like, by following your logic, they knew about him.
Yeah.
He went to his friends. You know what he did when he went to the people that he knew? He stole a gun from them.
Yeah.
Then he came down here and then he accosted two people, tied them up, and raped the chick in front of the husband. But he wasn't done with it. He cut their throat. But people know him, Ty.
That's what I said.
But he was supposed to do 30 years, but it got busted down to 7 years, and he got let go on good behavior. And then he ended up killing somebody, and got found at a train station.
If you proclaim to be a defender of goodness in your community, then you have to defend the community even if you know who it is.
Well, Ty, he didn't know what he was doing. His brain wasn't developed.
And I mean, that's just the reality of it, man.
Ty, at the time he committed those crimes, his brain wasn't
Is
developed.
that what the man said? What's his name?
Vincent
I
Sarandon.
throw his name out a lot because he said that even if a child came in here right now and killed all of us, he don't know what the devil he doing.
He don't know what he doing. And he ain't the only one who said that.
He don't know what he doing.
Jillian Carter said it. Adrian Jones said it.
Yeah.
That's why they say that they're not even visiting this thing again until January. And guess what's gonna happen in January? Nothing.
We got 4 minutes, kid.
I'm sorry, bro.
We good, Mo. We got 4 minutes, and Gene, I hope you're listening to us. I was hoping you was gonna be here, just to be here, sitting there with us, Gene, just for the one day. You know what I mean? But the young lady in here with us is doing a great job, and thank you too, baby. Thank you.
She's doing a marvelous job.
So I'm gonna be seeing you every Saturday then, right? Great.
Yeah, Gene, I was gonna torture you with Trump, but you ain't here.
Yeah. But I tell you, King, man, thank you, man. Our podcast finally came up, so we'll be posted what we have.
I can post whatever.
Because what we have, we can post. You can post.
I mean, we glitched out in the middle of it and it popped back in. So we'll see.
To everybody who tuned into the podcast this evening or whatever, man, thank you, man, for tuning back in. Subscribe like we were doing at first, guys. Thanks for the help, man. I'm doing something that I really love, man. And you have the opportunity to do this again. I was given the opportunity to do Brother John, man. Brother John, again, thank you, man. I haven't seen you or heard from you, but I hope you're in good health. And Sister Juanita and everybody, y'all in good health.
Don't forget Brother Africa.
Brother Africa, too, yes, because he was the one who taught me how to do this thing, too, because Brother John left me with him a lot of times. It was just me and Brother Africa. Brother Africa showed me how to do this. Thank you, too, Brother Africa. And to all our listeners, tune back in, man. When you can, and everything.
We got one?
We got a quick caller? Okay, yeah, so, it's Jay. Hey, Jay.
Hey, how you doing?
What are y'all talking about?
Hey, listen,
I cannot understand why you always be talking about the Queen. I don't even understand that.
Well, listen. Without the King Donald Trump that put you in line, I have to bring you up.
Let me tell y'all something about y'all Uncle Tom and all y'all Donald Trump fans are not but Uncle Tom. And let me tell you what I'm doing. I will see y'all Uncle Tom's next Thursday. Goodbye.
I love you, baby.
Love you, man.
Thank you, man.
Love you too.
All right, baby. Have a good weekend. Thank you, man. Again, we try to keep up a good show, man. A little humor, seriousness, sports. Go O's!
Go Ravens. Commanders, boy, please. Whatever you got to get out of here.
Whatever we got to go, guys. We got to call real fast? Okay.
All right.
Have a great weekend, guys. And